I'm really excited today because we're going to go and start the swarm catching. I've not caught a swarm yet, so I've got 5 boxes that I'm going to make up. I'm going to show you me making them all up, what goes inside the box, and how we're going to position them to stand the best chance of collecting a swarm this year. So come with me, I'll show you where to put them, and let's leave some comments down below on which position you think is the most likely candidate to catch the swarm first. So let's get straight into it. So here we are, got the bait hive planted in this beautiful tree. It's a stunning tree that lines our drive. Probably needs to be chopped back a bit this year, but it really is glorious. And in amongst the Canadian redwoods which line the drive. Hopefully these beauties attract the swarm in the same way that it attracted my wife and I to this beautiful part of the world. So if you want to keep an eye on the success of the bait hives, please do like and subscribe. Put on the notification bell. We'll be keeping an eye on this throughout the year. Look at the beautiful buds coming out. Surely these will attract some bees to this tree and hopefully lure them into our bait hive. Right, let's go and see where the next one is. Here we have, oh, and a rabbit. The hive hidden in the tree. This is a beautiful, huge tree, this one. And what a view. Again, nukes with a view, I think we should call this video, because these nukes have got amazing views. And over here, this used to be a deer park, so but over on the horizon you can see those are the apple trees from the orchards of Bulmers cider, and there's some solar panels over there too. So here we go, another nuke with a view. Which one is going to get filled first? I wonder. This is a stunning tree. Wait until you see this one in blossom. Geese arrived last night, some Canada geese. So the next place for the hive is up alongside the lake. So here again, here's a beautiful, beautiful tree, Canadian redwood tree. And this one does need lopping at the bottom, but it is a family of trees. So I'm going to use my recycled hive nuke box, which was given to me, and along the water's edge of the lake, which is starting to get onto the top of the banks, we have this family of trees. And as you can see, I cleared in this family of trees an opening so that I can come and sit inside when I want to connect with nature. And there's a little seat in here, but look at this. We're literally inside the trees. Absolutely stunning. So I'm going to pop a nuke box in here. Oh look, we have an egg. To disturb, but that was a little bonus. I'll have to do a little bit of research onto what that might be. We do have quite a bit of wildlife on the lake. Let me see if I can just pin this open with a little twig. Look at this, how stunning is that? When we found it, I cleared away the opening because just so great to come and chill in here. And this is the view. You come and just chill out in the lake. That's actually a dovecot. So back in the day, that would have housed doves. I'm not sure whether it was the racing pigeons or courier pigeons of the day, because obviously we live in a very historical building. So, which beehive do you think is going to attract a swarm first? Leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Little Swanee down there is calling me. So here we have, in this blossoming tree, another hive. So this one's in a walled garden, nice and warm. The only thing is, I have got another great hive down there, which I'm going to go to in a moment. But this one is within view of my office. So let's get this strapped up to the tree so it doesn't fall out in the wind. Okay, so I had to reposition it because, yeah, it fell out the tree. So it's now on with a hive strap. Not the best angle, but it still smells nice. It's still in a lovely place. So let's see how it fares. So here we have a Warre hive. So when I purchased the property, there was a hive, basically. So I'm going to also lure this as well. It's a very pretty hive, so it's lining the drive, so when people come in, they can see the beehive, because it's very pretty. I've got a WBC hive, which I've got on eBay, which I'm just doing up as well, for another little pretty ornament, basically. So I put the lure on, and let's see what happens. So there you go, all back together. Now, I don't really mind if I don't catch a swarm in this one, because if I do catch a swarm in it, I know that my wife will not be happy with it being positioned here, because the children often roam around this part of the drive. So we'll see what happens. There's no wax in there, no frames, because the Warre hive, basically, if you haven't seen them before, the way that it works is that there are top bars, nothing hanging from them. And it's those bars are there to basically encourage the bees to lay along the bars in a bar formation. So they would normally start at the hot top, and then as they move down, the honey stays at the top, because they always move the honey at the top, and the brood box continues to come down. There are two entrances, so one at the top to begin with, and then one at the bottom. Yeah, so I'm not too sure what is going to happen with this, but it's an experiment. So everyone always says, just stick to the same hives, whereas, you know, I like different things to try as well. So there's a lot of competition. Which one do you think is going to get filled first? The Warre hive or the bait box in the tree? I think the bait box, because it's south facing in the walled garden. This one is kind of southeast facing, but it's surrounded by lots of trees. It's grown at a funny angle, isn't it? And the other bait box, which is in this tree here beside the poly. So on top of a carport, sighted the next one, as we actually have some bees nesting up in the chimney. So I want to try to lure them away if I can. And this is our honey house, where I do a lot of the prep work, really. So they do fly around here. A few things I need to tidy away. This is where we were making hives and oiling them up. So there is another one. The next bait box that I'm going to put out is going to be a full hive, and I'm going to go put them up here with these snowdrops. There's an old oak tree that's fallen down that you can see running horizontally there. So I'm going to put one up there because I think there may be an opportunity to get something up in that space there too.